back once again on my channel. This is the Park Kitty Kid 76 and I'm back for more of my video, which is a belated video that I will discuss the 20th anniversary of the life and death of the Tejano superstar will be the one and only Selena. I remember that I heard on the Spanish radio station on the bus a long time ago, right after school, the tragic news that just happened about Tejano superstar Selena. She was murdered by her friend, the president of the fan club, and former boutique employee Yolanda Saldivar when she was rushed inside the hotel room in Corpus Christi, Texas. And then I got home from school. The news that I saw on Spanish language and other national TV that Selena was killed by a gunshot on her back. That is very sad day that what will happen on this day 20 years ago. The music world mourns and death of the Tejano superstar Selena, and the music will live on. I'll do more of this video that I will have to show my 4 of my Selena CDs, 2 of the Spanish language album, 1 of the English crossover album and the movie soundtrack, and also I have 1 DVD later on. But right now, I'm about to read a few of my biography of Selena of this Wikipedia homepage. Selena Quintanilla Perez, known by the mononym Selena, was the American singer, songwriter, spokesperson, actress, and fashion designer, calling the Queen of Tejano music. Her contributions to music and fashion made her one of the most celebrated Mexican-American entertainers of the end of the 20th century, as Hispanics elevated her into a sainthood-like status. She was made the top Latin artist of the 90s and best-selling Latin artist of the decade by Billboard magazine, as well as the Mexican equivalent of Madonna in terms of her clothing choices. The youngest of the Quintanilla family, she debuted on the music scene along with her elder siblings, A.B. Quintanilla III and Suzette Quintanilla, as a member of the Selena and Los Dinos in 1980 and began recording professionally in 1982. In the 1980s, Selena was offered criticizing and it was turned down the venues across Texas for performing Tejano music, a male-dominated music genre. However, her popularity grew after she won the Tejano Music Award for Female Vocalist of the Year in 1986, which she won 9 consecutive times. Selena signed with Capitol Emmy Latin in 1989 and released her self-titled debut album that same year, while her brother became her principal music producer and songwriter. Her 1990 album Ven Conmigo, or Come With Me, became the first recording by the female Tejano artist to achieve gold status by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA. Selena released Entre a Mi Mundo, or Enter to My World, in 1992, which peaked the #1 of the U.S. Billboard Regional Mexican Albums charts for 8 consecutive months. The album's commercial success led music critics to name the album as her breakthrough recording of the musical career. One of the singles, Como la Flor, or With the Flower, became one of the signature and most popular songs. Her live 1993 album won Best Mexican American Album at the 1994 Grammy Awards, became the first recording by a Tejano artist to do so. In 1994, Selena released Amor Prohibido, or Forbidden Love, which became one of the best-selling Latin albums in the United States. The album was critically acclaimed as being responsible for Tejano music's first marketable era in its history, as it became one of the most popular Latin music genres all the time. Selena began recording English language songs for her crossover album. Aside from music, Selena was active in her community and donated her time to civic causes. Coca-Cola named her their spokesperson in Texas, and Selena became a sex icon despite her commercials on being a role model for young women, and she was often criticized for wearing suggestive outfits. Selena and her guitarist Chris Perez eloped in April 1992 after Quintanilla Jr. raising concerns over her relationship. But tragically, on March 31, 1995, Selena was shot and killed by Yolanda Saldivar, her friend and her former employee of the boutiques. Hispanics react negatively to the news of her death and was compared to the death relations of John Lennon, Elvis Presley, and United States President John F. Kennedy. Her posthumous crossover album Dreaming of You in 1995 debuted atop the Billboard 200 became the first Latin artist to accomplish this feat. 2 weeks after her death, George W. Bush, governor of Texas at the time, and then he used to become a president of the United States, declared her birthday Selena Day in Texas. In 1997, Warner Brothers released a film about her life and career, which stars Jennifer Lopez as Selena. As of 2012, Selena has sold over 60 million albums worldwide. Now let's go over to my computer screen recorder that I would like to see in this video. Okay, I'm about to record my computer screen recorder. Now let's take a look at the Wikipedia of what was going on right now. Yep, this is the biography that I was talking about, is Selena. You know, a Tejano superstar. This is the biography that I already discussed for now, so let's take a look at her picture. Yep, that's her picture of the Tejano superstar Selena, an American singer-songwriter as well. I know it's too small for that, but and to look at the life and career right there, when she was born in Lake Jackson, Texas on April 16, 1971. She had Cherokee ancestry, the youngest of the family, and all these biographies right there, and all you can see is this one, where she began to record it at the time, and she was beginning on the Spanish musician about the time of their past, and she became what it is, the first. You could see it right there in this Wikipedia homepage to look at it, about the life of this thing and the beginning careers. And the first self-titled album and relationship with Paris, you know. Just look at the picture. You know, Chris Paris, the far right, who began to play guitar, and Selena began a relationship despite her father's disapproval. And in 1990 and 91, Ven Conmigo, or Come With Me, and the Selena Fan Club, as well as 1992-93, Development, Entre a Mi Mundo, or Enter to My World, and Selena Live. By 1994-95, Fashion Venture, film debut, and Amor Prohibido, or Forbidden Love. Where you can see this, the entire thing, right? Look at it at the Wikipedia homepage. And Murdered, if you could see it right there. Yep, this is what happens to someone, you know. She was the American musician, spokesperson, and fashion designer who gained worldwide fame of the members of Selena and Los Dinos. And the subsequent career, her father, her mother, and all other things right there. I already discussed that. And this is the way it happens. Selena was murdered at Days Inn Hotel in Corpus Christi, Texas, when she was murdered by a revolver. And if you could take a picture there. Yep, that was the grave of Selena. So that the picture of the scene where the Selena was buried. So, and all other plots might in there. So failed to attempt to kill Selena. You know, it's variable times right there. And an example of Days Inn Motel or pool, similar like it's the area in the Corpus Christi where Selena ran past after she was shot. And this is the one I haven't seen of the crime scene, of the what we call famous crime scene on VH1, and the impacts and all other things on that happens. If you could take a look. Yep. Yep, fans are celebrate the memorial of Selena, like I did. And the Mirador of the Flower was erected in 1997, which is located in the Corpus Christi Bay in Texas. And you could see right there the Mountain View unit, or where Saldivar is being held. And that's about it for this one, but of course you can say it as fast as we could, but well, we've seen a lot of plots around here, and I never been so close to look at her Tejano Superstar, but it's more better than we ever thought in someone out there. So let's go to discography right there. Oh, before that, let me go over to Selena album discography. This is the one that had studio albums 5, live albums 3, compilation albums 21, box sets 3, remix albums 2, and soundtrack album 1. You could see the studio albums in here. This was the first self-titled album, was Selena in 1989. Ven Conmigo or Come With Me in 1990, which is the second album. Entre a mi mundo or Enter to My World in 1992, the third album. Amor Prohibido or Forbidden Love, which is the fourth album. And the last album was the English crossover album, Is Dreaming of You. They're all peak chart positions at the US and Canada. And soundtrack albums, Selena the Motion Picture soundtrack in 1997, number 7 in the United States and 36 in Canada. The live album was Selena Live in 1993, Live the Last Concert in 2001, and Unforgettable the live album in 2005, which is the peak at the US and all other certain charts there in more of the several countries, but of course you can see. And a compilation album of Mis Primeros Éxitos, My First Hit in 1990, Personal Best in 1991, Entertainers of the World in 1992, 17 Super Hits in 1993, Selena in 1994, 12 Super Hits of 94, The Queen of Town in 95. Yep, everything else, the list goes on and on and on. And the remake albums are Forever Selena in 1996 and Enamorada de Ti in 2012. And the box sets, along with Anthology in 1998, Unforgettable Ultimate Edition in 2005, and La Leyenda or The Legend in 2010. And then we go over to Selena Singles Discography. This is the singles, which is 15, promotional singles, which is 13, other chart songs 3, soundtrack singles 3, charity record 1, and other appearances 9. Let me go over real fast with the singles. Are all Spanish albums right there, and the promotional singles there, which is the same thing as a Spanish language album, or the songs. Soundtrack songs like Disco Melody, Is It the Beat, and Where Did the Feeling Go. And their charity album is A Boy Like That, and other chart songs like Dime Tu Amor in 2006, and same Spanish singles on that thing I already talked about. And all other Spanish albums, and except as well as English, what's the name was God's Child. And all other Spanish albums are, of course. And there are the songs in here, and here are the top Billboard Latin songs of the end of the year charts. Yeah, they're all Latin songs from the Billboard at that moment, so you could check it out. Well, and that's just about it for discography of that, so we're ready to discuss it about in a few times, as I mentioned in my discussion video. And in 1995, when Selena was the only role from the movie Don Juan de Marco, mariachi singer, and television appearances like Johnny Canela's Show, the Tejano Music Awards, Christina's Show, and Latin Nights, Selena remembered the final notes, Behind the Music, Selena Live the Last Concert, Greatest Hits, Selena Vive, Selena Live, Queen of Tejano Music, and Biography. And true crime documentaries are The E! True Hollywood Story, America Justice, The Greatest, 101, Famous Crime Scenes, 100 Most Shocking Music Moments, Real Crime, Real Story, and Snap. And you can see right there, but they're all this other list of this thing in the Wikipedia, which is the horrific nicknames, music of Texas, list of the nominees and the awards to receive a Selena, if I haven't chance to look at it now. This is the list of the awards and nominees receiving by Selena. I Could Fall in Love, which is the only English crossover album, Dreaming of You, and some of their Spanish with their greatest hits in Spanish languages, and more other lists there, so I'm not going to repeat the whole thing, and that's about it for now. Well, the nominees. Well, you know, list of Hispanic and Latino Americans and all other sorts of that thing, and a list of the concert tours, where it's been look like it's a whole thing through this in her concert. Ven Conmigo Live Tour, Entra Mi Mundo Tour, Selena Live Tour, Amor Prohibido Tour, and Crossover Tour had been canceled because of the death of Selena, of her tribute there. And of course, you can say one bit of the thing, but there's I really don't know what they are, but expecting to have on the more interesting multi-languages around here is some place we all ever known. If you could take a look at the sources and other things, and then the websites going through here, I'm going to click on that. All music for just a bit moments there. Yep. These all the 4 albums that I didn't have. The ones that I just recorded there, and then all 3 I also have there. So if I could click the next one. Now let's go over to this site where it says RottenTomato.com. Nope. Not available there. And let me go over to Discogs. This is what we're about to show on this picture. For the image, just a few things. That's her. And all other pictures of Selena. If you go check her out, and on the picture. And let me go over to Find a Grave. Yep. This is what Selena was buried in Corpus Christi, Texas. Yep, I miss her. The music will live on forever. And I guess that's just about it for now of the biography of Selena in a Wikipedia webpage for now. Now let's go over to my 4 CDs and a DVD that I would like to show you in this video. Now, in honor of the 20th anniversary of her death of Selena, I will have to show my 4 CDs and 1 DVD that are in there. We're going to start things off with Amor Prohibido, or Forbidden Love. This is a 1994 release by Emmy Lenton. This is what my mom bought it at Kmart back in 1995. And you can see where all the including hits like, you know what the name of the Spanish was. Yeah, you get the idea. Here's the front, the spine, other spine, the same thing, and the back. With all these Spanish language tracks in there. And this company called Emmy Lenton. This album came out in 1994, like I say. And here's what the disc itself. This is the artwork disc and the picture of her right there. You can see all these the lyrics in there, the Spanish language lyrics right in there. You can see all the titles on there in this album. Don't mind if I look at it. Yep, all of the Spanish language album. And you can see at the other side. That's the picture of her, like I said, with the initial of Selena. And these all the tracks in there. Same as the covers, this one. Yep, I missed her. Just like I said, and the music lives on there. So, okay, now on to the next one. Selena, 12 Super Hits. You can see all of the songs that I still have it, and some of you didn't have it, and all other songs are haven't heard of. And the logo says Latin Classics. Here's the front, the spine, the other spine, and the back. All these 12 hits included there. Same as the album is this one. Some of you didn't have it. And it's also a company called Emmy Latin. And here's what the disc looks like. This is the artwork disc, and the same cover as this on the back, but it's black and white. It has no lyrics in it and no pictures on there. Yep, pretty good. My mom also bought it at Kmart along with the other CD. This is an excellent album if you go check this out. Okay, on to the next one. Is Selena Dreaming of You. This is the only English crossover album that Selena was the last recording, and my dad bought me as a birthday present back in 1995. Yep, I miss her. This is the only album that some of the songs in English and some of them in Spanish. Here's the front, the spine, other spine, and the back. It has the tracks including I Can Fall in Love, Dreaming of You, and some other hits like Missing the Baby, the remake version of the 1992 album called Enter a Mi Mundo, and the remake of the More Prohibido. And all the list goes in there if you go check this out. And here's the disc. This is the disc, and some of their notes in there where it says, with your farewell, you take with you my heart. And you can see it right there. This is a story behind the life of her. And the notice right there. This is Selena when she was young. And there's stories there, and then all liner notes from there where you could see around here. And also has the lyrics on it. Where you can see all these tracks on this, a whole lot of booklets right there. You can see the inserts, as well as this one. That's the signature right there, with their last notes on it. And you can see right there, official Selena merchandise. We have t-shirts, tank top, Selena cap, the S initials, the larger pin, as well as stickers, and the commemorative offset. And also, you can see the mail orders in there, and where it's no longer existed. So, yep. And some of their tracks, the same thing as in the back. So this next one I have is Selena, the motion picture soundtrack. My dad bought it by mail in 1998 when he ordered at the BMG Music Service along with the others. Yep, and same as the last concert of Selena in Houston, Texas. This is a very good album, so here's the front, the spine, the other spine, and the back. It has all the tracks including Disco Melody Part 1 and 2, Where Did the Feeling Go, and all other tracks there, all these melodies, Dreaming of You, the ones I haven't on the Dreaming of You, the same album and songs, A Boy Like That, I Could Fall in Love with You, same as the song as I also haven't on the CD, Dreaming of You, and Cumbia Melody, plus all other bonus extras in the song. And this company called Emmy Latin and Quintanilla Big Q logo. And here's what the disc. This is the artwork disc with the big white roses on the disc. And that's the picture of the actress Jennifer Lopez in the scene of the movie. And then let's take a look at this one. That's a fold-out album. This where it says all this list right there, as well as other stills of the movie. And also, along with that, it has a big picture right there, big photo right there. Yep. I love this song if I haven't heard the song, so this is the only Selena soundtrack movie that I didn't heard on the English crossover album in the song. Well, go check this out. And that's all we had for my Selena CD. Now onto one DVD that I got. It's Selena. It stars Jennifer Lopez and Edward James Olmos. That's the actress who plays Selena, and a Warner Brothers logo. And on the description it says, a story of a girl who had a spirit to believe in a dream and the courage to make it come true. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. On the critique it says, terrific fun, a celebration of life. Jeffrey Lyons of WNBC TV in New York. This is a still from the movie, and here are descriptions in there. And to make a first love in this movie. And this is the concert where she pretend to be. Yep, this is an excellent movie if I go check this out. Hey, here's the disc. This is the flipper disc, and there's no DVD guide. I bought this at Blockbuster back in 2009. When I used to have it on the blank VHS along with the other recordings. Yep, this is an excellent movie. It's a biographic movie if you go check this out. Well, and that's all for all of my collection of Selena. Oh, before I wrap it up, I gotta show you one CD that I almost forgot. Yep, this is the only CD I have is Selena The Last Concert. Yeah, it was originally recorded when Selena was performing the last concert in Houston, Texas on February 25th, 1995, right before she died. And I haven't heard of this CD, but it's, I listened once, but if I haven't heard the song before, well, and, I didn't have the actual CD, but I burned it onto a computer, but if you look at the album artwork, you can see that. Yeah, this is the only CD that I didn't have right now. Selena The Last Concert. It has the actual ticket where it says Selena Live, The Last Concert. And you can see on the back, it has all the some performance from live, where it says Disco Melody and Cumbia and all other songs there, including some ballads there and some Spanish ballads. And that's Selena there, where she performed the last concert. And this album is from 2001. And the updated logo of Emmy Latin. And the Quintanilla production Big Q logo. So, I haven't heard the CD as of now, but I'll see if I can hear it next time. Well, this is the only way I have it, so. And then the final track, that was the interview of the Quintanilla family, who was interviewed about, heard about the Selena, the last concert, or it just might be if you could hear this out, so. And that's just about it for now. Well, it's been 20 years since I heard it on the radio about the sad news that happened, and millions of fans who dedicate this to her great Tejano singer. We all miss Selena, and the music will still live on. And that's it for this discussion video. My next video, which I'll do my remake of my workout DVD collection. But until then, this is the Park Kitty Kid 76, and I will see you on the next one.